On the defensive end, they make him get out on the perimeter and defend and really move those feet.
Denver with the first possession here, and Jokic goes right to work. Double team comes. Extra pass to Will Barton, and the Nuggets started with a bang here in game number.
Here in the first 48 seconds of the game, as he did the other day.
Now that was a point, like there were a number of fouls that was not called. You figure tonight, even Steve Kerr mentioned this.
That's a foul. But what players want, especially in a playoff series, is how are we allowed to guard?
Led by Kane Fitzgerald, Curtis Blair, Kevin Cutler, three-man officiating crew.
And gave him the shot. Anytime you think pass first, it's tough to shoot the ball.
Poole unable to connect. Another opportunity here for the Warriors. Poole finds Wiggins. Wiggins on the drive. And one. From him. Extra possessions here for Golden State. Jordan Poole. Can't shake Gordon. Backs it up. 3 to shoot now. Poole. Oh, nice little shot fake and knocks it down. Man, this guy is on a heater right now.
You off the dribble and get to where he wants to go, and he has shot the three so well off the dribble all year.
Coming off 30, youngest in Warriors franchise history to score 30 in his playoff debut. Poole at age 22, and Jokic loony with those 2 fouls. Nuggets would like to see a lot more of that from Gordon. More attacking the basket instead of settling for shots. Poole gets by Gordon. Oh, Poole lays it in. Exploiting the days. Jokic can't hit it. Wiggins with a rebound. Otto Porter on the floor for the first time for Golden State. Looney sits. Draymond Green left wide open. Misses again.
Well, they're going to leave him wide open all night. He can have that shot anytime he wants.
And Jokic right there to clean up the miss by Highland. The intensity of the NBA playoffs. And what's so fun about the playoffs, and you lived it, Stan, as a head coach in this league, the adjustments. And there's a turnover and a take foul by Jordan Poole. But tell you what, the series evolves, the game plan changes. We'll see if the Nuggets have an answer on the road tonight as we take our first time out.
People are totally unaware of what this guy's up to.
I didn't give my consent that night. Joe Francis decided to flee to Mexico.
I'm worried about an indictment. I'm Joe Francis.
He's out there still.
Rich and Shameless, Girls Gone Wild Exposed. Premieres Saturday after the NBA playoffs on TNT.
Jordan Poole off to a nice start, 5 points in the early going of game 2. Poole has yo-yoed in and out of the starting lineup all season this long for Golden State. First filling in for Klay Thompson, more recently in there as he is tonight for Steph Curry. Poole's play is what Curry said made it easier for him to make that decision to ease his way back and come off the bench. Poole has called Steph his big brother, and when I asked Poole yesterday if it matters whether he remains in the starting lineup, he said, being able to impact the game is all that matters to me. And many around these parts are really unhappy, to say the least, that Jordan Poole was not announced as a finalist for Most Improved Player yesterday. In fact, Draymond Green said that if Poole does not end up as the Most Improved Player, then, Coach, the NBA needs to relook their process.
You got to vote, Jared.
Yeah, listen, we get complaints from everybody on every award. I get that. And Poole has had a great year. I would say, though, from having coached against him last year, that he was doing a lot of these things last year. And I look at Poole more as more opportunity, more minutes, not necessarily that his game improved a great deal.
Jokic has backed Curry down and scores. He has scored the last 10 points for the Nuggets. Stephen Curry, the normal rhythm in game 1 was to play the last half of every quarter. And right away, unlike game 1, Curry puts one in the air and knocks it down.
Well, he had the whole side of the floor on Bones Highland, who's not a great defender at this point in his career, and Curry just able to create space and knock it down.
Here is Gordon for 3. And Jokic clears some space. Barton comes away with a rebound. Barton will fire now. Three-pointer is good for Will Barton. Barton coming off a 24-point game in game one. He knocked down a couple of threes. Turnover. Barton on the pace. Barton lays it in. Back to back. Barton's got 8 now. No Jamal Murray still. Jared's going to have more on that story a little bit later. We could see Jamal Murray. I mean, they're not closing the door. Coming back from ACL surgery. He's been working out. And a foul. Gonna put the ball back in the hands of the Nuggets.
Just a miscommunication turnover that leads to a fast break. But I like the adjustment by Michael Malone down there. He has Jokic guarding Andrew Wiggins. So if they want to run the pick and roll they like best with Green, Denver will just be able to switch it.
It's a good find by Highland. Jeff Green airballs it. Here is Curry now. Then Curry leaves it for Green, who leaves it inside for Porter. A lot of traffic inside. Good job by Denver getting back. Porter now working on Gordon. 6 to shoot. Wiggins will fire. Wiggins rattles one home.
Well, Jokic had to scramble, didn't close all the way, gave him space.
Gordon again putting a 3 up. This time gets a friendly bounce.